Hi guys, it's Ian Steyer here with your host John Abraham Wilson, which is me, for all your fast and last lifestyle needs with spiciness and a hint of champagne taste. I'm here to help you dress for success. Now, if you don't know what champagne taste means, it means you have high class taste, but you're middle class or you're lower class. Let's get into it. So, a bunch of fans of mine, Vikes and Brian and Andrew and Bella, they all asked me to do a laundry tutorial. So I'm going to teach you how to properly do laundry. Now I'm going to show you. Now watch. Over here, this one with the door open up is a washing machine. It's from the maker called Amana. This is a gas powered dryer. This one is um, I don't know, there's no name. I remember a whirlpool. Okay? The most important thing you need to realize when you're doing laundry, and I'm going to zoom in for this so you can see, hopefully, you can see what I'm doing. Let me lower it, okay? In Before you use the machines, you got to make sure that both the machines are empty. Washing machine's empty, dryer's empty. The other thing you got to make sure you do is empty out the lint trap. Okay? This is a lint trap, okay? You just clean it with your hand. You take it and you scoop it like this. Okay, now watch. See? It's better. It's cleaner. Sometimes I like to shake it, whatever excess lint I have, I like to shake it off. Now, you put the lint trap back. Now, let me zoom out for this. Why is it so important to empty out your lint trap? You're probably thinking, like, what the hell, man? Like, why is this so important? Now, let me show you and tell you why in this moment. But first, let me fix this. It is important because the number one house appliance that causes house fires are dryers. Okay? It's not washing machines, uh, freezers, refrigerators, TVs, computers, ovens, stoves. It's the number one house appliance that causes fires, always been dryer. So when I'm doing laundry and we're leaving, the washing machine has 20 minutes left, I will stop it because to prevent house fires. Now, can I stick my clothes into the washing machine? Yes or no? You're probably thinking yes. No, that's not the way we do it. What we want to do is separate the clothes. So the whites and the colored. So watch, I have my whites here and my colors here. Okay. This is fairly dark, even though it's a dark green, so dark's there. Okay. Okay, let's put this down for now. Okay. Darks. Always make sure you separate your clothes. Now, you're probably thinking, why the hell are we separating our clothes? Isn't that a waste of time? No, because when you wash darks with your colors and your whites, the darks fade. Colors on fabric fades. So instead of your socks or your white shirt being really bright, it really fades. Okay? It really fades and it doesn't look good. Now, if you notice, I'm in my summer bathrobe. I don't mind because that's just me. Now look, it's still separating them. Now jeans takes a long time to actually dry because they're one of the most heaviest items that you clothing items except for your parka in the winter time. Some sweaters may be a little bit heavy, but usually it's jeans and parkas. Now I have a few more to do right here. Okay? So my pants are here, my darks are here, My whites are here, and my darks are here. And I have another set of whites here. Okay, good to know. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this here for now. Okay. Now we're going to come back a little bit. Watch this. All from my smartwatch, I can do it. Now, when I start a machine, every machine has something unique and special to offer. So watch. Here it has three things: water level, water temperature, and the cycle. So it goes for the water level. You have auto sensing with extra rinse, auto sensing, deep water wash with extra rinse. Then you have tap cold, cool, warm, hot. Then you have bulky sheets. So then you have here, which is bulky sheets, normal heavy, normal regular, casual, delicate, rinse or spin, clean washer with a fresh and drain and spin. That's what you set your washing machine to. Then you have cycle status, sensing, fill, wash, rinse, final spin, cycle completed, inlet, lock. Now, the reason why I mention that to you is because every washing machine is different. Not all appliances are exactly the same, not unless you buy the same one at the same time. Now, when this fills up, it's essential. And then when it turns washing, it locks so it can give a better speed in the spinning process to wash your clothes. Now, I'm going to set mine to auto sense. I'm going to set mine to tap cold. I'm going to set mine to normal regular. The only time I do bulky and heavy item sheets is when I'm doing, for example, like my parka, my bed sheets, my koldra. In Ukrainian language, koldra means your heavy blanket or duvet. Okay, that's what it means. I will do this a little bit. I could have zoomed out, but no, I'm going to zoom in a bit. No, I'm going to zoom out a bit. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, first let me show you what I like to do. Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit here. This is for you guys. Now, the first step process is I like to add 1 cup of laundry detergent. Okay. Then it is my responsibility to add the clothes. But before I do that, I do want to mention for the dryer, when I do use the dryer, I use Bounce Gently Free and Gentle, and it has it's dermatology tested, and it has no perfume or fragrance. Why? Because when I do laundry, I like to use Downy's Unstoppables. I have 4 flavors that I got because they were on sale. Usually the regular price is $15.99. This was like, no, I lied. It was $17.99. This was on sale for $10.99. This one is called Downy's Unstoppable Lush Laundry Scent. All day freshness. Look, if you don't believe me, I'll show you. Watch, okay, watch. You know. This is the third most smelling. Whatever, it smells nice. Now, I have a choice between my colors or my darks. So today I decided I want to start off with my darks, okay? I don't mind. Okay? Now I'm going to give you a tip before we continue with the laundry, if you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I don't think you mind at all. Okay, whenever you're doing pants, doesn't matter. If it's jeans, sweatpants, whatever clothing item you buy, always make sure you read and follow the instructions. Some pants may not be able to be washed in a washer and a dryer. You might need a dry cleaner for that. And it gets expensive, dry cleaners. The only thing I usually dry clean is my overcoats when I wear my suits and my summer suit and my 3-piece suits. Okay? But this can be dried. I mean dried in the washing machine and dryer. Now, the other thing too, which is very important, is you can get white versions of Downy Unstoppable, that is like for less scent, because Downy Unstoppable has strong scent. But if you want a less scent, like you want a scent but not so strong, you go for the free and gentle ones in the white bottle. Now, I'm going to zoom in for this just to show you this. Okay? I want to show you this because you want to see this, okay? These are what the beads look like. So when I pour a cup worth of the beads, okay? I like to stake it and make it even and add a little right to the top. Now watch. I'm going to put this down and I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to dump it all in. Then I'm going to close it. So properly, make sure you properly close it like this, okay? Twist, 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 twist. Whenever you're doing laundry, and this is a very important tip, always make sure you properly close the containers that you're using, whether you're using laundry detergent, fabric softener, pods, whatever you use, powder, because if you have children or pets around, it could be harmful for the system or humans and seniors, whoever. For safety reasons, always make sure you close it properly. Don't make an ass of yourself and say, oh, who the fuck cares? No one's gonna come. You never know. Better safe than sorry, okay? Now, I put this stuff in it. Now I'm gonna close. On this machine, it says start, pause, / unlock. It says cancel and hold for 3 seconds. So if I wanted to start it, I'm not gonna click and hold for 3 seconds. That's gonna cancel it. If I wanna start the machine, I'm just gonna do one thing. One click of a button. Now, just for the record, this is a 2-part, well, I'm gonna make 3 parts. So the first part is going to be the washing machine, the second part is going to be a dryer, and the last part I'm going to show you is how to properly iron your clothes. This is the first part. Turn it on. Click it once. It's going to kick in right now. You're going to hear the sound. Listen. You see? The machine kicked in. Now, you're probably asking me, and you're probably wondering, why are you doing laundry on a Thursday? This is a rule I have. Usually I do my laundry on the weekends. When I'm going up to the cottage, I do my laundry on a Thursday. Why Thursday? Because Friday evening, I come home, I relax for a bit, pack my bag, and go up to the cottage and come back Sunday. Almost every weekend I'm at the freaking cottage. Now, why this weekend? If I'm not going up to the, well, 2 weekends ago I was at a wedding. Last weekend, I went to Tommy Thompson Park. This weekend, I have plans on Sunday, but really Saturday I have a wedding. My cousin is getting married, so I'm obligated, So I'm going to be busy this weekend. So to save me time and headache, just do it Thursday. So when I come home tomorrow, Friday, I can breathe. I can take a deep breath, relax, and say, I'm not panicking. Oh, I got to do my laundry. I don't want to do that. Listen, I want you to comment below if you think I should do a shaving tutorial. And I'm going to show you something that's really like messed up and cool. Look at my beard. This is what happens when I haven't shaved. This Saturday will be 2 weeks. I will shave Saturday for the wedding. I keep the mustache. What it looks like when I haven't shaved for 2 freaking weeks. Okay? Now, I just have one last thing to mention. Now, watch this. Ready? Set. Hi guys, and welcome back. Now, how do you know when the cycle is done? Well, here it says sensing fill. When the other thing too, when the washing machine is filling, okay, you have low water pressure, and that cuts out once this completely is in the done filling and it's in the wash mode. And there's one other thing people don't know. In Canada and Ontario, where I'm from Monday to Friday, anything after 7 p.m. is low energy rate. So it's cheaper for you to do laundry after 7 p.m. and onwards until 6 in the morning. Now, the other thing too is if it's a statutory holiday, meaning if it's Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Canada's Day, Victoria Day weekend, Canada, Easter, Victoria Day weekend, Canada's Day weekend, when it's a statutory holiday, even Labor Day, and I think Thanksgiving is a statutory holiday too, but don't quote me. It's low energy for that whole day, for that whole statutory holiday. So from 7 a.m., say Canada Day on July 1st. So from 7 a.m. July 1st to 7 a.m. to July 2nd, it's low power energy state. Now, this is how you properly do your laundry. Always make sure you read and follow the labels and the instructions of your clothes. You don't want to screw up your clothes. I had some of the clothes I liked, but I threw something in, and I'm like, oh crap. And I didn't realize I threw something with it, and it caused it to get stains. Now, I did it before the video, which I should have showed you here, but I can show you in the next one if you want. Whenever you're doing laundry, whether you're doing pants or anything with pockets, especially pants, and house coats and bathrobes and parkas and jackets, always make sure you check what you have in your pockets. You don't want to end up throwing your keys, your wallet. My biggest fear is losing my wallet. Cell phone, I don't give a damn. You can just buy a new phone. A wallet, I'm more worried about because it has your information, your driver's license, your photo ID card, your health card, your credit card, your debit cards, your other licenses if you have it. Say, like for work, you may need a forklift, or you have a gun license, or a fishing license, or a hunting license, or a boating license. I have a license that says date goddesses only. No, I'm kidding. Always make sure. And the other most important thing, I threw it in here. No, it's in here. And I'm going to show you, for example. Whenever you're doing laundry, okay, this is one of my favorite clothes. This is a button-down shirt because if you can see, let me zoom in and show you. You see this hole? That hole, and there's another one here on this side. That hole is specifically meant for people who have button-down shirts. A button-down shirt is when you have a button-down collar. So this hole is for buttons to keep the collar down. A button-up shirt is what you call when you are wearing a nice dress shirt that doesn't have any collars that need to be buttoned down. That's what it's called, a button-up shirt. There's one other thing that's important. And this is the most important. When you're washing a dress shirt, always unbutton your collar. People go, well, why? Wouldn't it make sense to keep it buttoned down while you're washing? No. You want to properly clean the collar. It makes you look fresher when you're ironing it. Now, the other thing too is, and you're probably wondering, okay, why, that's for the dress shirt. Why do dress shirts have buttons for the pockets? It's to keep over time, pocket wears out. It stretches. It doesn't look the same that the first time you bought it. So when you buy a shirt that has a button-down pocket, it keeps the shape, the mold, the fold, the shape of the pocket. This is part 1 of doing laundry. We'll do part 2 soon. So as always, the InStyle is out of the house. Bye-bye now. Bye.